Welcome to this week's bonus question. Forbes just released its Fab 40, which is a list that ranks the most valuable brands in sports. Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson came in at number 1 and number 2. And what we're talking about today is whether any of the young guns that are coming up now have the ability to build a brand that is more valuable than Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson years from now. What do you guys think?
The fact that there are a few guys to choose from is pretty amazing, because 3 years ago it was Rory McIlroy with a nod maybe to Ricky Fowler if he could get it going. Now obviously Jason Day is making a move in there. Jordan Spieth, obviously a huge presence. So I think those are probably the 4 guys you look at. I give the nod if Ricky can start winning. If he can get some majors, he obviously has this magnetic force field around him. When you go to a tour event, you just see people are drawn to this guy. If he can pair that with 2, 3, 4 majors, all of a sudden he's becoming a marketing force. But can anybody catch Jordan Spieth? That's a bigger question. Under Armour made a great decision locking him up early part of 2015. He went on to have one of the greatest years ever. So I think they certainly got their investment back already.
Yeah. Out of those 4, I think Alan's right. It's Ricky Fowler. When Phil exploded on the scene, people started wearing visors again. Tiger comes around, and people are wearing Nike golf gear, and they're wearing red. And now, if you go to any tour event, all the kids and even some adults are wearing some brightly colored Puma wear. My own sons, the only things they know about golf, they know Ricky Fowler and Tiger Woods. And so there is something about that kid that is highly marketable, but he just needs to get that one major, and then I think he'll skyrocket. I still think he's the guy, the most marketable guy out of all those 4.
Yeah. Definitely agree with you. I guess it's unanimous across the board that Ricky Fowler is the guy to beat, sort of in terms of brand. The fact that he can resonate with young kids, which is so important to this game. Everyone says that golf is dying and it's aging out, but if he's bringing in young kids to the game, that's incredible. But also, I think that the other side of it that we don't really talk about is that even if you don't like the guy, you're still talking about it. I remember when I started really paying attention to the new young kids, I was like, who's this Ricky kid? He's got a shaggy haircut. He's kind of got these wild colors. That's not what golf is, but it's totally changed the discussion around what it means to be a cool golfer, which is really interesting.
Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy, Jason Day, they're all going to make a lot of money, and they're going to make a lot of money for their sponsors. But you talk about a meteoric rise to Tiger and Phil levels, I think Ricky's the only one that has a chance.